We have a lot of heavy congestion working right now over on I-35 in both directions, but I want to focus on the northbound side. We do have a wreck being reported here on the northbound side closer to our topper line camera. You can see that first responders are on the scene and it looks like traffic is being reduced to one lane. According to TxDOT, this was a wreck that happened about 6:31 this morning, and we have a delay as high as 68 minutes right now. We have a lot of incidents and accidents working at this hour. This first one's going to be over here at Loop 1604 and Babcock. It looks like we're getting an update live here on air. It looks like police are now clearing the scene. So let's take another look on our TransGuide camera over here at 37 and 410. This is an accident we have been talking to you about throughout our newscast this morning. It was affecting a connector ramp. It looks like they're in the clearing stages of that accident. We do have a vehicle that's now on a tow truck. So let's go ahead and look on our map now to see where that accident is. Again, it's going to be over here at 410 and 37 on the city's south side. It looks like we still have first responders on the scene, and while traffic is improving, I'm still getting reports of stop and go traffic from Southton Road. Over here to the far west side on historic Old Highway 90 and Westfield Drive, I believe this is going to be an accident off of the highway. We do have a crew that is heading to the scene right now, and of course we'll keep you updated as we learn more. Roxy? We have a stalled vehicle that's causing massive backups over here at I-35 and Topper Line. This has been a trouble spot all morning long. We had construction, then we had an accident, and now we have a stalled vehicle. It's looking pretty bad in this area, and it looks like we are getting some relief for drivers on the left-hand side. But according to my data that I just refreshed, this is going to be impacting that right shoulder. Welcome back to KENS 5. The time is now 5:24 in the downtown area. Very active for this 5 o'clock hour. I-35 at Martin on our TransGuide camera, very busy, and you can see what appears to be two trucks stalled there on the side. So if you're headed in this area, please be safe and give them space to clear out. Over to our map now. 35, the headliner this morning. I want to talk about it in both directions on the northeast side. I-35 southbound between Pat Booker Road and Topper Line already has a major delay tied to it. 20 minutes if you're heading south into San Antonio, while on the north side we're also seeing some congestion right now. Not as bad as the south side, but on the north side between Pat Booker Road and Olympia Parkway, we do have stop and go traffic from O'Connor due to those construction crews. This morning over here at 90 and Nogalitos, things are looking good, but I did want to share a fun fact with you. My Spanish is so I looked up Nogalitos because I was curious what that word meant. So it's a small oval candy made with walnuts and sugar. How about that? Gonna have to go buy some. Another camera over here at I-35 and Martin in the downtown area. We do have construction reported in this area. You can see that the lane is reduced down quite a bit, causing traffic to slow down. If this is part of your commute, take it slow and give them space to work. Over to our map now. We have no incidents or accidents to report at this hour, which is some good news. So I'm going to talk about some construction over here along I-35. The first one on the northeast side. This one is causing the roadway to be reduced to one lane over here at Schertz Parkway and FM 3009, as well as Pat Booker Road and Topper Line. Closer to the San Antonio area, West Martin Street and Cesar Chavez. That was the one I just showed you on that TransGuide camera. This is going to be a 24-hour project. Hi there and welcome back to KENS 5. It is now 7:57 on your Tuesday morning. Taking a live look at TransGuide over here at I-10 and Hildebrand. If you remember, I told you about this area within the last 10 minutes. There was a disabled vehicle on the highway, but that has since been removed and it looks like traffic is clearing. Do we have another camera? Let's show our folks what's going on over here at Loop 410 and New Braunfels Avenue. You can see that it's obvious that the roadways are very slick outside, so please be careful if you're heading to work or school. All right, thank you, Paul. I want to take you back to that major accident I've been reporting on now for the last 2 hours on the south side. We just confirmed that this is a deadly crash. Again, it's going to be in the area of 281 and South Florida Street. I want to take you now to some video we just got in our newsroom within the last 5 minutes. I'm going to tell you it's going to be hard to look at. This is not the video. There we go. We have it now. Here is what I know from police. We can confirm it is a fatal 3-vehicle accident. Officers are still on the scene. Again, this is a very active scene. We'll have the latest coming up on the news at noon.